Welcome to our first video.
Hi, I'm Laura.
I'm Juliana.
I'm Paula.
I'm Luisa.
In today's video, we are going to answer a very transcendental question.
¿Y ahora? ¿Estos mamertos por qué están peleando? No voy a poder ir al cine tonalá, weón.
Well, miss, the student fighting has a very long process, a crucial history.
As you can see, this has been a grand effort, and one of the outcomes is the strike that we lifted last year.
And now, to answer the polite question, the 2018 strike has specific preceding facts and concrete actions that gave birth to the strike. On 1992 was created the Law 30. That was for the standards of the public education. The articles 86 and 87 contain the criteria of financing the public superior education, but this led to the increase in the financiation of the UN throughout the IPC Consumer Price Index, and that incentive did not cover the costs. Therefore, the contributions to students dropped at 50%. Then, the UN gets into debt to finance itself, which doesn't reach either.
On 2016, the debt reached 22 billion. The UN was falling apart. So, on 2018, with an advice of the principal, Dolly Montoya, that said, the semester might not end cause it's a steer. And also, the program SPP and its earnings were used on other things but not public education.
Later, the students opened spaces for debates and assemblies, which led to the fact that the academic strike was the only way to demand funding. Furthermore, the student movement marched for the first time on October the 10th.
The strike occurred on the Duque's government, having like intermediary to the minister Maria Victoria Angulo. On the strike were protests, mayhems, and clashes with the SMAT.
But this is just the beginning, but you will have to wait to find the rest of the story.
Thank you so much for watching.
If you want to follow this path with us, we will wait for you in the next video.
Do not forget to give us your thumbs up and also to follow us on social media.
And the most important thing, click on the bell down below to be on the ball with us. We hope to see you in the next video. Bye!
One of the darkest moments of our university community was on May 16th of 1994.
That day, the wickedness snatched the hopes from dreaming souls, leaving us a hole in our hearts.
We are not looking for culprits, but this is a story and must be told.
This has left a horrible mark in our memories.
We used to live in residence halls. In each one of the ISO, on each floor there was a crew. For instance, on the 5th floor, there where is now the principal's office. There was the Guadalupe Salcedo crew. Those of us who used to live on the different crews that were established in the residence halls still have the memory of the facts and the fear. We still feel the helplessness after even some of our peers didn't believe us when we told them there had been a mayhem. And many of our colleagues were no longer with us, and the media told a different story.
All this was triggered by the torture and death of an odontology student who defended what we still defend. There was fight, blood, bullets, and revenge.
Today, I casually remember that horrible day, terrible as all unpunished crimes are. I remember I was in the lawn in front of the sociology building, waiting for my son so we could have lunch together. Then, the shots were fired by those invaders who only had the desire to kill. We hid in the residence halls by the 26th Street, and unfortunately, we saw how they finished our fallen classmates. We also hear how they broke into the residence and shut doors. We were with lucky, but even if some of us have bad memory, some others do not forget.
Those events open unhealed wounds, but this leads to fight for those who are gone.
This is a tribute to those who are no longer here.
For those who lost.
For those that still have hope.
But most of all, for those of us who seek and expect justice.